All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right. He
will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night's end. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Getting him out here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here. Makhachev's trying for a submission here.
Oh, that's getting deep.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the side.
You need to work out his position.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Nice. Oh, good defense, yes.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, great reversal to top position by Chimaev.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, right into mount.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Seconds winding down in the opening round. 5 minutes in the books.
Okay, listen. Everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving and that...
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, let's get to round two. Well, nice block there, and then a counter straight punch is good. Nice sequence there by Islam Makhachev.
Big shot to the head.
Nice. Nicely done.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Side control now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Chimaev's in half guard. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Chimaev's going for a choke. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's
He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, there it is. That's that one, the right hand.
Oh! And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Chimaev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Islam Makhachev. 3 minutes to go.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
He's having his way with him here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Chimaev gets peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to be champion. on point with that jab today.
And a nice job, at least. Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. All right, side control now. Makhachev's in half guard now, making all these shots count. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
And right into side control. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
I need you to scramble.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective.
Setting up for an unlock now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside position might have to intervene soon.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Chimaev's in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Beautiful straight punch there by Chimaev.
Doing a really good job of using that reach advantage.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you. Beautiful transition.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Makhachev getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Getting them out here. Now Now he's got good body position, yup.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Good jab there by the champion. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
90 seconds now to go in this one. Makhachev's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Chimaev's eye now closing up.
That Darce choke is tight.
All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So there he is, the newly minted UFC welterweight champion. You had to look far and wide for people who were picking him in this